To the unfamiliar, a tower crane seemingly appears one day amid a city skyline where it hadn't been before. But there's much more to the story. Repurposing a historically significant high-rise building is complex and challenging, but it's an effort worthy of the most thoughtful planning and execution.
Yeah, we were awarded the tower crane and hoist equipment supply for the 100 McAllister project.
100 McAllister has definitely been one of the more challenging jobs that I've done recently. Due to a building from the 1930s and the historical facade, there was a lot of details that we had to go through to make sure that tie-in structure fell into one of the windows without interfering or affecting the historical facade of the building.
We had a severe crown in the road, a lot of utility, gas lines, sewer lines, water lines, and to erect this tower crane, we needed a fairly large crawler crane.
But it all started with the simple talk as, hey, what was needed to put this crane up? After brainstorming with the team and using the tools at our disposal, the LR 1300, which is a 330-ton crawler crane, was the best fit for this job.
So it started weeks before the mobilization. We had to make sure, obviously, that the crane was absolutely 100% ready to go. So it required mechanics and yard personnel to go through every component and make sure all the pins and keepers and everything was ready to go. Due to the tight job site logistics, real estate, and a very tight and very detailed city truck route, we had to make sure that we were set up for success right out of the gate, so there were no issues.
We had bicycle traffic, car traffic had to be diverted, those muni lines needed to be taken down, and there was a short window to get the crane erected. We used 4x20 by 1 foot thick crane mats with the underlayment of heavy steel plate and some engineered foam along with plywood to be able to get that crane level.
So it took approximately 37 truckloads to get all of the components out there for the mobile crane that we used to erect the tower crane. And a lot of the trailers required specialized permits, which had to be procured well in advance. So everything was timed out very precisely. It took several of us to walk through every step of the assembly to kind of gauge and time how long each step and each procedure would take, so that way we could have the trucks there in a timely fashion and not plug up the city.
We employed a traffic control company that we work with often. He worked with the city and with the ownership. He had to reroute traffic, not only block off the street we were working on, but also restripe for bike lanes and pedestrian lanes, which we needed to keep open.
So my team helped to determine the tie-in location or elevation with respect to where the mast is and where it would go into the building. This really drove a lot of other aspects of the tower crane itself with respect to the elevation, the foundation. You know, we were trying to work around existing structures, infrastructure. So it was really a very, you had to work in some tight proximity. The fact that it was an older structure, there were really no great places for us to tie in. We worked with our customer to design and fabricate a structural steel framing that was installed into the building. The whole entire project team was great to work with. Everybody got along really well, though there were some stressful times toward the end. I think at the end of the day it all paid off and we had a successful installation. I think Biggie is uniquely qualified to do a project of this nature due to the quality of staff, expertise, and level of professionalism that we have within our ranks.